And this is where we are today, Havre De Grace, Maryland. We're right near this place called Perryville, over here in this Havre De Grace. Carolyn doesn't want to eat an alligator sandwich. It's only $14. The award-winning Maryland crab cake. What do you got there, Angie? What is that?
Sour apple, like, snow cone thing.
Is it good?
Yeah.
And this is Rochambeau Plaza, named after the French general. His troops passed through here in 1781 on their way to Yorktown. Yeah, this was real good. This was Dove Valley.
Yep, we're around.
And it is real good. So they got a lot of stuff here, and there's tons to look at. There's a wood-burning oven right inside them. Okay, we've got shrimp tacos. That's a real big possibility, maybe. So we're going to some sort of street festival. Lots of different foods, meat pies. We'll decide what we want to eat. But I think this is going to be dinner.
Weekend or?
I don't know. Is this what we're going to?
No, that's tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow. Well, we're not going to Oktoberfest. We're going to go to that one tomorrow.
I thought you told me that tomorrow.
I got it all mixed up. Okay, so we're here in Havre De Grace, and we're going to go to Oktoberfest.
No, we're not. It's not October 16th.
Oh, we're not?
No.
Oh, I thought we were going to Oktoberfest. Okay, I got that wrong. Apparently there was a giant racetrack here. The racetrack was ended about 1950. Okay, so we're in this little alley in the world of Havre De Grace, which I probably still can't pronounce. And it's full of these murals. They've got some really fantastic artists, street artists here that have taken and painted the walls of some of these old buildings. And they've got history and art, and it's really spectacular. And I guess they're going to turn this into some sort of park shortly. They're in the process of redoing it all. So we just went back there. And here's where we're docked. Right up against this little seawall here. It's kind of nice. Just step right off onto the boat. Okay, so here's the view out the galley window today. We're right up against the edge here in this marina. There's grass out there. And there's the actual lighthouse at Concord Point Light Station. And over here is this real cool fish thing. And this is the Bomb Boys homemade candy. I think we're going to get a taste of it in a little bit because they...
See what I bought you.
Oh, okay, it should be good, I hope. It's got like eyes on it. It's a cool butterfly. And we're out here on this boardwalk, right along the edge of the water here. Lots of seagrass out here, seaweed of some sort. There's Carolyn and Angie. We just had something to eat. Angie's still drinking her root beer.
Autumn Fest.
Autumn Fest. We're headed to Autumn Fest. That's it, Autumn Fest. I didn't know what the name of the thing was. And right over here, we're headed to the Maritime Museum. So this is the Maritime Museum. And these are some of the very shallow sailing vessels that they had. Okay, so here's the rise and fall of the Susquehannocks on the John Smith Trail. So these guys are looking at some of the old petroglyphs that were found in this region. Ancient carvings. Look at that. I think they're 500 to 1,000 years old. They don't really know. And there's the bathing suits of the day and a bunch of really old motors. Look at these things. Antique motors from years gone by. It's kind of cool. This is an old Navy sextant from 1944. How to tell where you were. And today we use little GPS things.
Wow.
Float out a block of ice once it broke through.
Wow.
Packed it in sawdust. What are those?
This is an eel basket, and that's an eel pot. They call it eeling.
Oh, they catch eels here.
Catch eels.
Did I ever tell you about the time I was out on a boat and we caught eels?
Yes.
Conger eels off Martha's Vineyard. They were scary things. Apparently people eat them. And here in the upper bay, the fish are freshwater. So we've gotten actually out of salt water here, and we're seeing freshwater fish. Smallmouth bass, perch, bluegills. And I think we saw that when we were looking in the water the other day. We saw some fish. I said, wait a minute. This isn't salt water anymore. It's fresh water. And we're at the Concord Point Lighthouse, which is right over there. Any ideas? We saw this type of a lens in a lighthouse on Martha's Vineyard a few years ago. It's called a Fresnel lens. And what it does is it takes all the light from the center and it focuses it out into a beam. Look at these individual lenses. They're all at different angles. See how they're at different angles? And that shoots all the light straight out. The light just goes straight out. It's called a Fresnel lens. And I think those are... yeah, those are the dead flies.
I thought those were like wood shavings.
No, there's thousands of dead flies down in there from the light. And these must have been the air inlets. They could adjust the air coming into this. And that's what they did. And there's out in the bay. There's some more of the marinas over there. There you have it. Okay, so we're going to go up these steps in the lighthouse. Up the windy stairs. And there goes one of the trains over the bridge. Right near the marina. That's a slow one. There it goes. And we went to the farmer's market right next to the marina. Guys see anything yet? Look at all that food. That looks good. Huge, huge long freight train going across the bridge. There he goes. And we don't want to hit the logs. A bunch of grass mats also. Those will tangle the prop up, the rudders. Those are no good.